How do you get that no makeup confidence? To me, that no makeup confidence comes from a glowing, clean, fresh looking complexion. And once you use the products that are good on my website for your skin type, you can pick out what you need. Then you just put your mascara on, you do your little eyebrows, and you could put a little lip gloss on and you're good to go. Just don't forget your SPF. So that's how you get that most radiant skin, and it looks just so natural and fresh. So when you see focusing on balance and hydration with gentle renewal, that comes from the gentle renewal is going to come from using the algae deep cleanse as well as the essential oil, seawater, and marine lotion afterwards. And then the creams are just like the icing on the cake. So that is really going to help you keep your skin very young looking, no matter how old you are. When you're starting, you're going to have that plump, younger looking skin. Like my mom is dead now for the last 4 years, but her friends that are living are still my clients. And when they came to me at my spa in Buffalo, Susan Naturally Day Spa, they were so wrinkled. And I've been here 7 years now. So they've been on the products for 7 years. And when I see them today, their skin looks so measurably improved. The trick is continuity. Plus, I do help them understand about the importance of food, because as you age, something called sarcopenia happens, which is when you lose muscle mass. So that's a subject for another time, but you want to make sure your protein levels are high, and you need to eat high protein foods like full fat organic cottage cheese and things like that. But we can talk about that another time. So let's see. Here's another question. I just want to say this. When your skin is in that perfect, beautiful state, you're not going to want to put makeup on. You'll see what I mean when you get there, except for your mascara. What woman doesn't need mascara, to me, in my opinion? And you're doing your brows. So here's another question from somebody. Is skin dehydrated or just dry? That depends on you. It's an individual thing. If people are living in the Southwest, in very arid climates, they for sure will have very dry skin, and because there's just no moisture out west. Usually there's just no moisture. So you really do need to make sure that you're plumping up your skin even when you're cleansing. That's why I love my cleansers, like the cleansing milk and the algae deep cleanse. They're nourishing as they're cleansing you. And I always pick ingredients that are always feeding your skin, no matter what else they're used for. Like the cleansers, they're loaded with vitamins and minerals and nutrients that feed your skin. So after you cleanse your skin, it's really good to not go right to your moisturizer. It's really good to use your essential oil for your skin type, and you can go on my website to check that out. It's either hydrating formula, sensitive skin formula, seawater, or the toning formula. Then after you apply 1 drop of that, you put 1 pump of the marine lotion on, and you spray generously with the seawater. Then you put your cream on. And that is how you care for your skin. Once you cleanse your skin, it takes less than 10 seconds to apply everything else. My creams can be used around your eyes, so don't be afraid to do that. And so can my cleansers, by the way. The only one I don't use around my eyes is when I'm using my bamboo ginger scrub. You don't need to use that around your eyes. But I want to tell you something, ladies. When you're removing makeup, either eye makeup or face makeup, with those towels, those packets, those towelettes, you are prematurely aging your skin. It's wicked for your skin. I would not even use it up. I would throw it out, because I've never, ever, ever seen it do a good job for removing the makeup, number one, and because you have to just keep doing it and doing it. And also what it does it creates fine lines and wrinkles and brittle skin. It just creates that. So you're better off using my cleansing system, which is either the cleansing milk, the cleansing gel, the algae deep cleanse, the pore minimizing cleanser, which is great for like a young teenage acne type skin, or men like that too, and or the bamboo ginger, if I didn't already say that. Anyway, I have a lot of cleansers in my line for a reason. It's the foundation of good skincare comes from how well you're cleansing. But cleansing does not mean stripping your skin. None of my products will strip your skin. It's really important to cleanse with my kind of system, because when you do, as you're cleansing, you're also feeding your skin. And you always wash with warm water and rinse with cool water, and then you pat your face dry with a clean washcloth. Just use that washcloth just for your face, and just go to wherever you shop and buy a stack of washcloths, and so that you're using a fresh one each time, because bacteria grows in your towels and in your washcloths. You don't want to do that. You don't want to spread bacteria all over your skin. Okay, so here's another question. Can stress really show up on your skin? Yes, this is such a great question. Thank you, Mary, for asking that. So stress, what does stress do? It creates cortisol. It stops your proper digestion. You're not sleeping well. You're not digesting your food, which means you're not absorbing your nutrients, and then you get constipated from that. It creates rosacea, stress, because it makes your blood too acidic. And in that acid environment, that's where bacteria just flourishes in that environment. That's why when you have a shock to your system, your immune system plummets. That's why, breathing techniques are really good for teaching you how to relax your nervous system, especially if you're going through very stressful times. Because when you're breathing, when you're in that fight flight state, you're not digesting your food. You need to be in the rest and digest state, both before you eat and before you go to bed. So I highly suggest that. And to combat stress, because everybody has problems in their life, financial, family problems, work issues, friendships, everything's pulling at us, noise pollution, air pollution. We can't help but live in stress. It's how we react to everything. So that's why I created my algae fine powder, which is what I use for my seaweed body wraps in the spa, same product. And I created the calming bath, which is a liquid you add to the bath, or the toning bath, which is great for reducing cellulite and water retention. But when you take baths, even if you're in my toning bath with the algae powder in the tub, you will relax, you will exhale, you will release that serotonin, and that's going to help your complexion. So that was a really good question. Thank you. Okay, so what's the one habit that changes everything for your skin? Oh, well, there's too many to mention. There isn't just one, but a lot of people don't wash their face in the morning before they get ready for their day. They also don't wash their face at night after their long, hard day. And both of those things, it's just so bad for your skin, because we perspire all day, all night. You want to get rid of that bacteria. So let's take nighttime. When you do your skincare routine before you go to bed, you will sleep better. You will be much more relaxed. And when you wake up the next morning, you will have more energy, because you were in the right deep sleep state. In the morning, because you perspired all through the night, you really need to cleanse again. So because you want to get rid of that bacterial buildup on your skin. So another habit that is really bad for the skin and for your health is smoking. Smoking hardens your veins and arteries, venules, and capillaries. So it's very hard for the blood to flow through your circulatory system when you're a smoker. And it's very hard to reverse that. Nothing's impossible, but you really have to work on quitting smoking to be able to have a better circulatory system. And also, if you ever notice smokers, that wet cough that they always have, that's because they have such a mucus buildup in their trachea, and that's just to protect against the smoke, the heat of the smoke, and the chemicals that you're breathing in or inhaling. And they're so toxic for you. So that's another bad habit that really changes your skin. Also, going out without sun protection, it is not good for your skin either. You really need that. And again, I don't use SPF in my moisturizers because it gives you a false sense of security, because you need to reapply your SPF every 2 hours, no matter what the number on it is. Like mine is SPF 30, but I also have zinc in mine. And so it's really higher than a 30, but you still have to reapply. And I have these clients that just came back from a trip in Africa, and they said that my sunscreen saved them. They never have an issue using my sunscreen. They also go down to Florida and the Caribbean a lot, and they absolutely love my sunscreen. So you could trust that sunscreen. It's really great. So I would also say that another bad habit that can wreak havoc on your skin is washing your face with hot water and using soap. It is not good to use soap. Whatever makes it stay solid in a bar never rinses off your skin from head to toe. You should never let soap touch you. You're better off with a gel cleanser. So that's really important. Get rid of that bar of soap because it gives you a false sense of being clean. It never rinses off. That's what happens in your bathtub and your shower and your sink. It gets that soap scum buildup. That's not good. It's happening all over you from head to toe. So I think I covered just about, also another habit, is eating very spicy food will break your capillaries, and not drinking enough water throughout the day is not good for you because you need water to flush things through. And it's not good to drink a bottle of water at any one time. It's better to drink 4 or 5 ounces at a time throughout the whole day. The trick is you need to drink a half ounce per pound that you weigh. But again, never all at once, always throughout the day. So these are some habits that you can see a good difference in your skin if you follow this advice. This is it for today. Thank you so much for being here. And please, as always, I absolutely love answering your questions. Some people just email me at products@susanciminelli.com. Other people are writing in on my personal email address because they're already my clients and they know me for that, and I do get to share these questions with you. But please try and be part of this, because it's my gift to you to do a one-on-one with you and then gift you any product on my website that you want. We will ship it to you. So thank you so much, and don't forget to check out my website, susanciminelli.com, and please subscribe and let people know. Let's take care of each other, spread the word, and spread love. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.